spins. Over to Marchment. In front, tip, score! Matt Duchene! Perfect setup from Marchment. Perfect finish from Duchene. His first of the year. Ties it at 1.
This is a couple times where the Stars' changes at the offensive bench in second periods has been exquisite. And from that, guys are sneaking in. You saw it earlier with the Essa Lindell chance, looking, get to the net. Sharks can't pick him up in the rear view. Look up top and see the guys flowing onto the ice. It's almost like a black ops. And bang, all you got to do is redirect.
This was the area that proved to be the difference in the playoff series. Here's Duchene, he scores! Right off the draw! 2 seconds is all they need on the power play to cash in and take the lead.
Well, a different look to the unit. The big key is the clean face-off win by Rope Hintz. And then it's Matt Duchene down the esophagus. A wrister from the high slot that Skinner just waves at. He had it caught. He beat him below the glove. And the Stars, after rope-a-doping almost the complete first 2 periods.
Up, Bouchard lost his footing, gets back upright. Marchment, though, gloves it to himself. He's in, pass, score! Duchene, set up by Marchment. Matt Duchene has both, and the Stars double their lead.
Oh, this is an elephantine goal in the complex of this afternoon. Turnover by McDavid, trying to bump it back to his defense. And then Bouchard, who's had his issues with the pill the last couple shifts, gets back. Mason Marchment, man, he's been phenomenal this afternoon. The balance of a straight cat as he hangs on to it, he got shoved and still flicks it.
Now it's Harley the other way. Hit the post early on. Feeds it to Sagan here, and now Duchene makes a move. Shot, score! What a shot by Matt Duchene. Delayed his way through the dot. And Dallas gets the equalizer late in the first period.
Well, look, the genesis of this is way back in their own zone, and Thomas Harley jumping up, picking him up, putting him down. Watch the Boston Bruins coasting back. They just watch the puck, and Matt Duchene gets into that little wedge, little open space in the slot, and his fadeaway wrister was perfect. Harley transports the puck up the ice. They all just coast back instead of getting on the back of Duchene, and Matt Duchene with that slick wrister, his one move, fights off a check. Swayman thought he had covered enough real estate.
Still on his blade. Bumped by Sagan to Miro Heiskanen. Final seconds left on the power play. Shot, score! Right upstairs by Matt Duchene. With a second left on the power play, it's a power play goal, and the Stars have a 3-0 lead.
Well, it started, the genesis of this is hustling back to negate the chance. The turnover in neutral ice when Duchene, the eventual goal scorer, toe picked. Harley gets back. Stankoven grabs it. They go down, and this from Matt Duchene is sharp, extra Old Fort cheddar. Wowza! That is tucked. And it's 3-0.
Backhand bid was blocked, stolen by Duchene. Tyler Sagan ahead. Duchene will catch up. The empty net dagger.
And Duchene's first goal was a pretty one. This one's a blister goal. after they survived a couple great stops by Jake Ottinger. Just about, I think if Foligno doesn't touch that puck, Seth Jones' shot from the blue line just sails in. Instead, it's helpful. Battle in front of the net. Man, Matt Dumba went prison rules on the Hawks right at the lip of the crease. And then those soft, gauzy hands of Duchene restores the 2-goal lead.
Somewhat fitting it.
Harley on the left wing side for Heiskanen's shot. Stop, scored on the rebound by Duchene. The Stars quickly strike back to back, and they have tied things up in Tampere.
Brand new game, just past the midway point of game 2. It's a face-off win, and the Stars have been hungry and aggressive to get in and around the net front and win their battles. And Matt Duchene gets a gorgeous bounce, and some guys would pace that in behind the net or whiff on it, but not a guy with the talent of 95. Able to play in Stars ice.
Nice move, Duchene. His shot scores! He found a hole as it leaked through Blomqvist. And the Stars on their first shot of the night. Matt Duchene, 2:33 in.
Well, Jake Ottinger with a splendid pad save after Puljujärvi set up Achari right in front. You know, threw a bit of a screen, lashed out with the right pad. 1-on-3 is Duchene, and obviously a bit of a gossamer goal to give up, as it's a wrist shot that just eats up the rookie netminder. He thought he had it squeezed. The celebration.
And send it down. Marchment giving chase. He gets past McAvoy, who fell down. Marchment grabs it. Hand off Duchene. He scores! What a shot by Matt Duchene, high in the corner, and that line once again strike early.
You know, one of the things that's really struck me about Mason Marchment this year is he doesn't end up on the ice as much. I don't know whether it's an improved balance thing or whatever, but he stayed on his rails. That's a one-handed primary assist. Look at that. And then an absolute dinger, bar down, short side snipe from Matt Duchene. There is some heat.
Settled nicely. Gauthier handoff Leeson. Good poke check Smith. Counter punch Dallas. Duchene's in. A cutting Smith. Duchene drags. Scores! Oh my goodness! That was gorgeous! Matt Duchene and the Stars are within a goal.
Well, the turnover that led to Vetrano walking in, and Casey DeSmith with his biggest save of the game. And this is just full of filth and fury. He works and holds off Michnikov, and then those sweet mitts just dangle up a storm, gets it to the backhand, gets it elevated, and gets the Stars to within 1. What a goal.
Every Regal now out front. McDonough, it's read by Duchene, and the Stars have numbers. Duchene with Marchment. Duchene has a trailer drop. Now Duchene scored from a tight angle. What a finish by Matt Duchene. The steal, the 3-man rush, and the first lead of the night for Dallas.
Well, both teams were kind of going to the body, if you will, if they were fighters, and each side looking for the haymaker and the headshot, and this was it. What a wonderful play by Tyler Seguin to absorb the back check and just bump it over right into the slingshot, essentially, of the hottest Dallas Star, their best player in the young season, Matt Duchene. I mean, a perfectly placed, elevated shot, short side past the glove of Vasilevsky.
Robertson to the left wing circle. Loose in front, scored. Matt Duchene on the doorstep. Stars get a power play goal.
Well, no help on the rebound that time, as Duchene won the quick twitch battle right in front of the net. Stars rotated around. They get it on net to create the rebound. Guys were heading to the net. Duchene was right there, and he gets to plop one in. The muted celebration in now a 6-2 hockey game. Things happen quick, and that one fell perfectly.
We're just about halfway through it. Duchene turns on the Jets. Duchene scores! Got it to the forehand and sends them home happy in Dallas. Stars win it in overtime.
This is one of those goals where you can see the little thought bubble above Matt Duchene. The question isn't who's going to let me. The question is who's going to stop me. Nobody. Nobody's going to. He just takes him on, gets it to the forehand, and rips it past Bennington to win the hockey game. What a change of pace. What a determined move to the interior on Falk, who's logged a ton of ice time tonight. Man, what a goal. What an ender. They get rewarded.
It's Duchene grabbing it in the attack zone. Pass back for Johnston to the forehand. Got a shot away. Save made. Rebound. Score. Duchene. What a night for Matt Duchene. He's got points in each of the last 3 Stars goals. It's 5 unanswered for Dallas. They've got a 5-1 lead.
Well, Duchene came into the game tonight on a 5-game pointless streak and was hung with an ugly -9 in that stretch. And he has exploded here in Chicago. I mean, a lot of guys for the Hawks at the end of their stick trying to defend, and a little drive, a little extra from the Stars to get interior, and they've been rewarded. That's back-to-back shift.
To Noah Gregor, the Stars though steal. Johnston flipping onto the forehand. Centers, score, Duchene! A fantastic setup by Wyatt Johnston. His second helper, and Duchene doubles the Dallas lead.
Well, again, the Stars able to get in and gum things up a little bit. A terrific skate sideways forecheck by Wyatt Johnston. Both defensemen vacate the front of the net. They need some forward help. Look at the eyes of Johnston, peers around. Duchene just waits in the weeds. Noah Gregor's right there, but oblivious. And this thing is shot like a wet bar of soap. Straight through.
Prior to his call-up. Now it's Duchene on the left wing side. Fly-by score! Ben was cutting in front. Redirection. Believe off a Ranger and pass quick, and Dallas is on the board.
Yeah, just trying to handle that bust in there. And I think it was Vakanainen who tried to cut the ice. Tried to keep the puck away from Jamie Benn, and in doing so, just a redirection past his own netminder. Quick's like, I got to worry about them. Shouldn't have to worry about the home guys as well. He's deep in there.
Tanev was in the net behind his netminder.
Was he ever?
Now it's Johnston. Goes low. Nice move. Score! Matt Duchene. A gorgeous move, beautiful hands in tight, and a power play goal doubles the lead.
This all started up top when Jamie Benn outmaneuvered Connor Dewar. And then the business end of this, wait till you see this right at the net. Benn up top, that's a curious route for a penalty killer to take. Once Duchene, number 95, gets it back here, able to curl it down low. Watch this. This is decadent and lavish. Oh my, that is sweet execution from down deep. Both the Stars power play goals in the game were basically uncontested right around their net. I mean, there's late defending there.
One of the three for Colorado. Duchene scored that night. He's out with injury. Wyatt Johnston for Dallas. Sends it for Duchene. Bottom of the circle, and what a shot he scored! He went up and over Wedgwood from no angle at all. And the man who scored the most recent Stars goal in this building, the ender in May, gets the opener here.
Well, this is as simplistic as it comes, and understanding that Scott Wedgwood's going to worry about a cross-crease pass to Jamie Benn, he just delays, and I'm talking Old Fort sharp cheddar from Matt Duchene here. You know, he's on his off wing. He gets a better look because of that. A left shot down on the right side. Look at the window. He has not played very well at all.
Stars still with the pedal down, the continuation of that last exchange in front of the net. Duchene for Smith. Back for Matt Duchene. Switch of directions, then another. Shoots, he scores! The screen in front. The goal from Duchene. 2 seconds left in the period. What a finish.
Matt Duchene with an absolute dart from deep out in front of the LA net. It was just pure discombobulation. How Riddick was trying to guard his net was how goalies did it 30 years ago. Full swim mode. And then one-on-one up top, just, you know, the torque, the change of pace, change of direction. Matt Duchene just flat spun Lewis into a conniption fit.
Just lobs it over everybody to center ice. Quickly back in. Duchene, he scores! What a game for Matt Duchene! His second goal, his third point, and Dallas has moved in front.
This is just simple. You know, they toss a puck away out of their own zone. Kopitar's had a bit of a rough one tonight, and it's Matt Duchene, I think, using Drew Doughty a little bit as a screen. You can see the two defensemen don't gap up, and it allows the Stars in transition to just turn against the grain, pour in over the blue line, and another sizzling dart that you can see the body language on Riddick.
On the attack, Duchene sent it right back through, couldn't find a connection. Zetterlund gets the goal. Duchene shot, score! It redirected and slowed things down, turned into a changeup over the blocker into the corner past Vanacek. Matt Duchene on the board again, and what a start in San Jose.
Well, this is running around. It's a turnover. There's a little bit of puck pressure from Gronlund to start things off a little bit, but just a mess out in front of their net. A drive-by, I think it clipped off of Ballman, the defenseman, and sort of knuckle floater over top of
/ Rangers. Right off the draw, score! Thomas Harley let the shot go from the point. Matt Duchene may have redirected it. A power play goal. It's the fourth unanswered from Dallas.
Matt Duchene's been almost unbeatable on faceoffs in the game. He wins it clean against Luke Cunnin and then just stands there. It's a perfectly tippable shot off the stick of Thomas Harley, and an easy breezy redirect from a scorching hot Matt Duchene. Perfect look. I love Supermo. Zing it down, bounces after the redirect.
Dallas picks it up, feeds the slot, shot, score! Matt Duchene gets it right back for Dallas.
Well, they capitalize on an absolutely cadaverous D-to-D. I'm sure Sheldon Keefe is in disbelief. It's a simple play. It's a dump in. Stars are getting a change in on defense, and as Pesce tries to go back to his partner, Luke Hughes. They make a mess of that. It generates the shot from the slot, and a guy that got absolutely stoned earlier in the period on his follow-up wires this one.
No Miro Heiskanen remains out. Matt Dumba is quarterbacking this second power play unit look. Harley expected to play close to 2 minutes of a conventional minor, but with 4 minutes, Dumba will see some elongated time. Good tip in front. Duchene, the perfect setup from Hintz. And Matt Duchene, power play goal, gives the lead back to Dallas.
And that is right at the 2-minute mark. The earlier chance with Harley just sifting one through. One deflection, two deflections. Almost caught Kemper against the grain. Kopitar had a chance to get this out along the boards. At least he was in the fight. So was Kempe, who loaded on the wrong side of things. They were late in there. Stars showed a ton of tenacity and kibble to get the puck free. Spinning backhand pass, just zig-zag. Watch how quickly this gets spun back. Nice work by Roope Hintz. He had to get his feet wheeling around a little bit in order to swing it back over. And as soon as it was on the tape, it was elevated and on net from Matt Duchene.
Stars on the counterattack. It's Mason Marchment who's got the Dallas goal to CC with a shot low and wide.
Man, Hofer fell down.
Shot score, Matt Duchene! Don't know if Hofer was ever fully reset. Came back to Duchene from the right wing circle. He goes high and the Stars move back in front.
Well, the difference in this opening period has been goaltending. The shots are 10-4. The score is 2-1 in favor of the team that has 4. It was a great entry. You know, nice patience by Mason Marchment to support the entry into the offensive zone, but when he moved the puck across the ice, I don't know what happened to Joel Hofer. He just fell down and he was looking back at his skates in that, and I don't think he ever got himself fully set either physically or visually.
Gerard turned it over. Granlund to Marchment, up high, here's Lindell, shot, save, rebound, score! They've tied it, and it's Matt Duchene! The Stars get 2 back-to-back, and it's a 3-3 hockey game here in Denver.
Same thing, boos are loud. Duchene, it's music to the ears for him here in Denver. It's another egregious turnover by their D. And both of them have been absolutely fatal. Lindgren earlier, this one on Gerard. And very quickly the Stars turn those mistakes with the puck into goals in the game. They have been outshot 34-20. They're level at 3.
Ben hustling down to help take it away from Bogosian. Duchene shot, score! Ben was cutting in front. Duchene, the screen shot, and Dallas doubles up immediately.
Well, if you want to hunt, or if you want to eat, you better hunt, and that's what the Stars do and have been doing here in the period. They get after Bogosian, who gets double teamed, loses full control, and then Duchene with a delay. Another goal scored between a defender's legs. Another screenshot that Gustafsson never sees. Both Spurgeon and Ben optically inconvenience him. And the Stars go bing bong.
Shot it right in off of Granlund, stung him. Pospisil checked hard by Marchment. Now Duchene buries it. Marchment on the forecheck used the size, the strength, and Duchene delivers the dagger here in Calgary.
Well, prior to all of that, the latest in the sensation of Casey DeSmith tonight. Nimble and larcenous on Morgan Frost. What a capper on his night. This is just abuse from Mason Marchment on Pospisil. to feed Duchene for an easy, leaky one in front.
Dumba shot. That one crumbled. McCann kept alive and score! Shot by Marchment, tipped in front by Duchene, and the Stars answer right back to tie the game.
That goal moves Matt Duchene on the brink of a 30-goal campaign. What a wonderful answer from the Stars. Obviously, the Kraken were down a man as McCann gets buckled by that wrist shot up top. There's a little bit of open space, real simplistic stuff. Feed it off. Mason Marchment was going to miss the net by a considerable margin. Rolling puck, buggy whip stick, and instead Duchene right in front of the net.
Duchene again, Ben to the right for Granlund. Back in front, Ben to the left, score! Duchene! What a beautiful setup! And what a monster night on the power play. Duchene the latest in a 3-0 lead.
Well, this is absolutely infantilizing a penalty kill. They had all four guys swimming and dead, and Demko couldn't bail them out. From one side, Granlund was really deep, even on his backhand. He's able to return the feed to Jamie Benn. He relays it, a no-look behind, a quick shot from Duchene. You could see how